What's up everyone, I'm Danielle and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today I'll be showing you everything about this 2022 Kia Seltos SX all-wheel drive. This Seltos has a beautiful interior as well as tons of features and overall a great car with great gas mileage. So let's go ahead and check out the inside and see what it has to offer. First up, we're actually going to take a look at the handle here, and you have keyless entry, so you can go ahead and press this button and get into your vehicle with your key fob still in your purse or pocket. If we take a look up on the dash, you can see that this Seltos has 33,000 miles. Now we can go ahead and take a look over to the right and your center screen and stereo controls. So of course you have your manual controls down below, as well as the screen is touchscreen. You have your navigation and maps. You can go ahead and type in a destination and get there safely. You also, of course, have your navigation menu. And then for your stereo, you have your regular FM and AM radio, as well as Bluetooth audio, and you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as Sirius XM with the radio. You have your volume to the left and your tune to the right. You can go ahead and use it for stations, setup. You can go ahead and use it for navigation, sound. You can go ahead and adjust any of the settings that you would like. But overall, an easy setup, as well as easy to find stations and everything like that. Go ahead and have your manual buttons down below. But when you go ahead and put the car in reverse, you do have a backup camera with parking assist, as well as different camera views. So you actually have a hitch view for when you have a hitch, as well as you have your outward view. And of course your settings, so you can go ahead and adjust your brightness and everything like that. Go ahead and put it back into park, and then we can take a look underneath the screen is where your hazard lights are, as well as adjustable vents, and then down below is your climate controls. So up on the screen you have your digital temperature, as well as your airflow and adjustments like that. Then down below here you have your charging ports, as well as some storage, and even up above you have your wireless charging. So you can actually go ahead and place a phone up above, and then the yellow light on the right will go ahead and turn on and show that your wireless charging is on. Nice and convenient feature. Now for on the sides of the gear shift, you have your heated seats for the driver and passenger, as well as your hill assist and all-wheel drive lock. The instrumental panel will let you know if it's on or off. Then of course you have your drive modes, which you have your normal, smart, and sport. It'll actually go ahead and change your layout for your instrumental panel when you switch. Gives it a more sportsier look, and with that sportsier look, when you are in a drive, you can go ahead and put it over to sport. You have that auto manual mode. You can go ahead and put it back into park, and then here is your key. So you actually, with your key fob and keyless entry, you have your engine start stop button. So with your key, you of course have your lock and unlock, as well as on the side you actually have your remote start. But overall you have your engine start stop button, key fob, and keyless entry. Now if we take a look at the center console area, you have your parking brake, and then in your center console you have a little bit of storage, as well as a nice armrest. Now up above you have your sunroof, so you can go ahead and easily open it back up, have it vented or even closed. But it lets in a nice breeze, as well as nice sunlight, makes for a added on feature, as well as very easy to use. Then of course up above you have your light settings, your door settings, as well as your sunroof and your emergency buttons. But let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. On the right hand side you have your cruise control settings, as well as of course your instrumental panel settings. So you can go ahead and use your fuel economy, tire pressure, everything like that. As well as you have your steering assist and pre-collision alerts. So you can go ahead and stay safe out there. But if we go ahead and take a look on the left hand side, you have your stereo controls. So you have your volume and station, as well as hands-free calling, mode, and voice commands with Bluetooth audio. Then behind the wheel you have your brightness settings for the interior of the car, as well as your auto on and off, lane keep, and traction control on and off. Then if we go ahead and take a look at the door panel, you have your child lock, window controls, door locks, and mirror controls. Now if we go ahead and take a look at the inside of this Seltos, it actually is a plum leather. It is a nice sleek color, as well as black accents and automatic seats. Nice and convenient, and I think it makes for a good look. But I think that's all I have for up front here, so let's go ahead and check out the back seats. Of course, the plum continues to the doors and the back seats back here. The first thing back here is the adjustable vents, as well as charging port and some storage. Then the middle seat folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Nice and convenient look, and makes for a good area to store a drink. But you can go ahead and easily fold it back up for when you have more passengers, or you can go ahead and fold down the second row seats for some more storage. Let's go ahead and shut that and check out the trunk area. You can go ahead and lift that up and have access to the trunk, and you have a nice mat here, and underneath here you have a spare tire and some tools in case any emergency you'll be prepared, as well as storage on both of the sides. And you can go ahead and have a nice protective mat that says Seltos. So up above here, you actually have a divider for the second row seats to the trunk. Give it a more separate look, as well as you can have a little bit of some storage up above, where it makes a divider and a nice organizer. But with that done, you can go ahead and have access to the second row seats from when the trunk is open. But I think that's all I have for back here, so you can go ahead and shut that. And you go ahead and have a nice trunk area, as well as some roof racks added to the top. But I think that's all I have for this 2022 Kia Seltos SX. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. We'd love to talk about it. Take it for a test drive. See if you like it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.